Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to bring in the beautiful Gilded Tarot, the Island Time Wellness cards. I'm going to bring in the gorgeous Shamans Dream Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. And I'm going to bring in the Divine Feminine Illumination by Sandra. I'm also going to bring in this deck, which is affirmations and wisdom and things we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So in this reading, I'm going to pull cards to connect with you, your special person, and your amazing, unique journey and see what's happening. They are giving me a message to give to you straight away, though, and it's a song. I don't know who it's by. It's actually in Moulin Rouge. It says, you don't always get what you want, but you get what you need. And I feel the message there is, you are going to get what you want, but the reason why it's taking time is because in the meantime, you're getting what you need, which is lessons and growth. So think about that too. And that also helps you to look at karmic relationships in a new light or things you're going through in a new way. So you think, well, okay, I may not want this right now, but it's actually giving me something I need. It's helping me to handle this situation better. It's growing my soul. It's bringing wisdom in. It's helping me to recognise what I do want, what I don't want. It's helping me to set boundaries. It's helping me to realise how precious time is, or how precious love is, or how precious life is. And it also helps you to get that connection very strong with self and source. So think about that today. What is it I'm not actually getting right now that I want, but what am I getting that I need? And obviously you want your person, and you want that relationship with them. You may not necessarily want them to be with a karmic partner. You may not necessarily want there to be separation or no contact, but you are learning in the situation you're in. So you're getting what you need for your growth. So let's see what's happening. They're saying those things that you want that you're not yet receiving and not forever. It's not forever you're going to be in separation. It's not forever there's going to be delays. Once the lessons are learned and healed, that's when things show up. So thank you, angels. What's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance coming in around you today? What's the guidance coming in around you today? And what's the guidance coming in around them today? Straight out. And what's the guidance around the journey? There we go. And I feel there's a top card coming off as well there. What's the guidance around you today? 1 card. What's the guidance around them today? Flying out. Okay, I feel they're quite miserable without you today. You've got the sun in reverse coming out there. So I definitely feel they are not really enjoying their weekend at the moment without you. So they will be miserable, reflecting, thinking, especially with the full moon coming up as well. So let's see what else is going on. Let's bring these cards down here. So what's the illumination guidance for you straight out? Wherever that card went, right behind me there. What's the illumination guidance for them today? There we go. And what's the illumination guidance for the journey today? Flying everywhere, these cards again. And it's just not one of the affirmation cards off, so I'm going to take that as well for the journey, even though I didn't shuffle that one. That one just kind of knocked itself off, so it's clearly got a message. What's the message for you today? What's the message for you? This one's coming out there. Gone back in. Okay, so I'm going to take those ones. What's the guidance for them today? And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey? Thank you, angels. Okay. And that'll just be little extra wisdom, bits of knowledge, things you can take on board. And what's the guidance for you today? What's the message for you today? And what's the guidance for them today? What's the guidance for them today on this Super Saturday? And what's the guidance for the journey? I feel that's for them as well. What's the guidance for the journey? Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. So first message coming through for you today then is the Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Wow, possibility for union. So this is reminding you that there is a possibility for your union. Now this may actually be about this day itself. So this day could be a possibility for union because you may receive signs about it. Someone watching may actually be coming into union today, or you may just be realising more and more that union is possible for you, especially in this lifetime. So you're moving towards it. So the Sky Bridge is about realisations that you receive. So the bridge is about bridging the gap. It's about communication coming in, receiving signs, synchronicities. and also having vivid dreams and realizations. So epiphanies, aha moments. So I feel the message here is you're realizing there is actually a possibility for union and things are happening. So I feel this about you believing and finally having faith that this can happen, knowing that the sky is the limit, that magic can occur and manifest. So all of the blocks and all of the delays and the limitations are only in the mind. So when you look beyond the limitations, when you realize, yes, I want union, but right now maybe getting something that I need on the road to union, like a lesson or some kind of growth, then things make more sense. We've got the Magician's sword coming through. It says confidence is in your magic, or confidence is your magic. It's like your magical power to be confident in this union, to be confident that this is happening, to believe and then you receive, but confidence in your magic, that you have power, that your love is power, that the person that you are is a powerful person, and the truth will come out. So the Magician's sword is about the truth. It's like the Ace of Swords in the tarot, and I always connect with the Ace of Swords as the energy of September as well. And that's where we currently are in real time as I record this video. So what you need to know today is, as we move towards the full moon and the eclipse, and as you're already feeling that energy now, there is a possibility for union and the truth is going to come out. So this is also a huge message that they intend to speak their truth, to open up to you about the way they feel, but also speak the truth in their life to be more authentic. And you're already making decisions in your life to do the same. Now, we've got woodwives as well, adaptability. So you're learning how to adapt to the situation, to be flexible, to be adaptable, to let go of expectations, to be okay with the when, to be more in the flow. And that's a powerful thing for you. That builds something solid for you. So your foundation or your perception is shifting because you're adapting. And the more you adapt, the more you're able to be in the flow. And woodwives, I also feel this is about wives. So this can also be a huge message about understanding why certain things happen, why there are catalysts, karmic partners. And we spoke about catalysts in yesterday's reading too. So you're adapting to the situation. And you know that whatever happens, you're not going to give up. So I feel the message here is your person is very afraid right now that you are going to give up because they haven't yet spoke their truth or expressed themselves the way they want to. But you're not giving up, you're just adapting. You're learning how to handle the situation much better, to be more in the flow, to allow things to unfold. You're allowing the possibility of union to buoy your faith because you're realising, I know we're going to be together, so what's the point in stressing out over it or chasing? It's much more powerful for me to adapt to the flow of the journey and allow things to come naturally. So you're not moving on, you are letting go. You're not giving up, you are trusting. And that's because you've been learning your lessons, because you've been learning what you need to learn, and you've also been teaching them lessons too. And many of you are teachers. In other words, you have your own stuff to teach. So some of you could actually be teachers at work. So you may work with children, teaching children. Maybe you teach a skill or you teach something creative. So you could also teach music, or you could teach art, or you could teach something that's very powerful, language even. But ultimately you're teaching everyone you meet to treat you the way that you want to be treated. You're also teaching others to learn and grow. So you are teaching your twin flame specific lessons just like they are teaching you. And he says, as you learn and grow as a divine feminine, and most of you watching are divine feminines, so as you grow and learn as a divine feminine, you are also applying all that you have learned into helping and teaching others. So many of you are sharing your wisdom with others, whether it's through social media, a platform, whether you're sharing it at work or around your friends, family, with other twin flames in the comment section here. Wherever you go, you know you are learning from others and teaching others too. It says the well-behaved rarely make history. And that's so true. What this means is you're going to go down in history in your own way, in your own life. You are going to leave a legacy. And you leave that legacy by doing something different, by standing out from the crowd, by not following the rule book. And this doesn't mean that you are misbehaving or you're doing something wrong. You are well behaved because you are a good person and you do things right, or you do the things the right way. You are a righteous person. This means that you do things your way for growth. So you're not following the crowd, and that is what makes history. That's what makes you stand out from the crowd. It says grow through what you go through, and that's absolutely what I'm feeling. Before I even started the reading, you don't get what you want sometimes because you get what you need instead. And then when you've learned from what you need, that's when you get what you want. And that's why letting go of expectations and being in the flow is so important. The angels say if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. So if it's challenging you right now, recognize that it's changing you in some way. It's making you wiser, stronger, and it's giving you what you need. And take the road less travelled and you'll find joy. So do things differently. Take the road that you may not have travelled before. Go down a different route. Do something differently and you'll get different results. And be there for others, but never leave yourself behind. So this is about getting the balance right. It's okay to be there for your twin flame, but they also have to be there for you. So if it's not balanced at this point, make sure you're giving the energy back to you. And then you don't feel depleted, drained, or like you've had enough. It can be the same as well when you're being there for others. You've also got to make sure you're nurturing your own needs and looking after you. Because you are a very kind, loving, gentle person. So you may also be very giving in your career or giving in your personal life, or you may be giving lots to your friends, your family, your children, but you also have to make sure you're giving to you and then you don't leave yourself behind. And what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. So yes, you may receive success, recognition, more money and power through achieving your goals, but who you become from it, feeling good about yourself, feeling recognised for what you've done, that's more important than anything material you can receive. And we only regret the chances we didn't take. And I wish, the masculines perhaps could understand this more than they do. They learn through their mistakes. This is what they learn. I feel that you're perhaps listening to this thinking, I wish my masculine realised this, but they do. They regret through not taking the chances. And then that's when they want a second chance or a third chance or a fourth chance. So we only regret the chances we didn't take. So this means go for your dreams. It also means do what you feel is right for you. So you don't need to ask for guidance. You just need to trust what your heart is saying. Anything is possible and everything can be. Because with God, all things are possible. And your potential is enough and it's endless. So this is you knowing that you are enough. And your potential for more is endless. You can be, do and have whatever you desire. Now we've got heart with a key. I like you and talking. So I definitely feel that they are going to reach out and tell you how they feel. Now obviously in this card they're saying I like you. And they do more than like you. They're in love with you. They love you. And this is saying someone likes you. So they do like you. Not only do they love you, but they love the person that you are. They like the person that you are. And I feel someone is watching wondering, does this person like me? So maybe someone's connecting with this video because maybe you've got a crush on someone or you're wondering how they feel and they do like you. They may not be talking about it. They may not be saying it, but they definitely feel it. It says romance is in the air. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, wanting to date. This is about moving things forward in a romantic way. And they want to tell you that they are interested, that they want to converse more with you, they want to communicate more with you, they want to initiate, and this is an awaited message arriving. Could be a text, a call, an email, them hovering around you so you could feel that they are watching you on social media, about to reach out. So I definitely feel this is a huge sign that they are going to come in and initiate a contact with you, a message coming in to say, I like you. But obviously it would be more than that. This is just like, they may do it in a small way. And you might think, do they actually like me? Because they may just come in with a, hey, how you doing? But really that means, hey, I love you, I've missed you, what you're up to. That's what it means behind the text, behind the message. But they're going to come in and talk to you with their emotion. That's what they're making the decision to do. Why? Because you're the one that holds the key to their heart. So welcome the love in. It says meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So again, this is really about the union ahead. It's about coming back together, sorting things out, spending time together and bridging that gap. So the big message coming through here is there's big changes. Now, I'm going to bring a few charms in today as well, because I was reminded recently to bring the charms in as well as the other things. So for you then, we're going to do your energy first. We've got a sun. And this is like a sun shining bright. So I feel this is such a powerful message for you to shine your light brightly. It's also showing it me a little bit like a wheel turning. Or this could also be a buckle. Someone could have this on their belt. Or this could also be connected with being law enforcement or a sheriff, they're showing me. We've got amethyst crystal. So connect with your third eye, your crown chakra, trust in what you feel and know. And there could also be something big shifting between now and the new moon. So obviously the new moon comes in at the end of the month on the 21st. So between now and then, there's magic coming in. Obviously the full moon is bringing in magic anyway, plus it's an eclipse this time. And then we've got partial eclipse coming through at the end of the month. And you've got Fatima's hand as well. The name Fatima may mean something to you. But I feel this is about trust, palmistry. Maybe some of you are into palmistry. But I feel this about you trusting that the hand is coming, they're going to reach out to you. So another message about communication there. Now for them, we've got first breath, beginner's mind. So they're in their mind about how to begin again, what to do, how to bring freshness in. And they know they've got to take the first breath, or in other words, they need to make the first move, or they need to make the next move. And this is why we've got the horseman coming in with the herald of change. So there's a change taking place within them, around them, and that's moving them towards you because they're not happy where they are. That's why this card's come out in reverse, because they actually love you. And this is showing you if they're in a relationship right now, if they're in a marriage or a commitment, it's not happy. It's destined to fail, it's destined to end. And maybe you see that as your victory because you're thinking, well, that's what you want to happen so they can be with you. But it's about knowing it was destined to fail from the beginning. It was something they needed to learn from, but it's not where they're meant to end up. And they've always wanted you. They've always wanted that connection with you, that relationship with you. And that's what they realise more and more during the separation. They realise that you're their happiness. And this is what they're realising during this full moon. That's why the moon, the moon is like the sun reversed. The moon is the reflection. So they're reflecting in the day as well, when they're at work or when they're out and about, how much they truly do miss you and that they need to take control to make things happen. And also to remind you that there is a protection happening in the connection. So have faith, things will happen at the right time. So as they let go of their fears and as they move past the pain of the past, their unfounded worries, when they're overthinking or their doubts or what ifs of the future, when they live in the present more and have faith that all is well, because it is, that's when they are lovingly guided by the angels in the universe. And they are guided to make changes, to move forward. So this herald of change, this horseman, is also a huge sign of changes coming in as we move towards 2026, the year of the horse. With the angels by their side and their spirit guides and their loved ones in heaven constantly by their side, they know they are always supported, loved, guided and protected. So they are being guided forward. A good laugh and a long sleep will cure all. So I definitely feel they are missing sleep. They may be having sleepless nights. They're also not feeling very happy. So they may not be having a laugh either. So they really crave a good laugh. They crave a good night's sleep. That's what they desire. And that will cure all. And they know they have that with you. So some of them could even be trying to get more rest. So they could be going to bed earlier. But they're not sleeping. They're still lying awake at night, or they could be watching comedy films or going to a comedy club or doing something to try and make them laugh, and it's still not working. What will work for them, what will cure all, is being with you, because you bring that laughter out, you make them feel safe and calm enough to relax and sleep. And that's why we've got the axe and the snake, because the wood snake is saying, come on now, you have to let go of the things that aren't serving you. It's time to begin again. So the wood snake is bringing in a clearing out the past, releasing things that need to go. And this says competition, enemy, clover, masculines, and it says malicious, but they give me the word masculines. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. So what I'm really feeling with this is they now know what they need to do. They don't want you to be the other woman or the other guy. They want you to be the only woman and the only guy. So they are looking at the other person they are with, and they are realising, I don't want to look over my shoulder. I don't want to keep lying to myself. I need to make a decision. I don't want to be malicious in this situation. I want to complete this cycle. I don't want there to be competition, or for you to feel like there's competition, or that this person is your enemy. So the snake is really bringing in change. That's what I'm connecting with. This is the wood snake saying, you've got to let go. You've got to release what needs to go. You've got to break up with this karmic partner. You need to separate from this person and stop the pattern. You've got to also stop the pattern of silent treatment or abandoning your feminine. That's what needs to change. And that's why separation is so powerful between the two of you. But I feel that's what is breaking. Now, if we get some charms for them, we've got motorbike. And this is also a huge sign of movement and speed. So you may actually see physical motorbikes, maybe the rider motorbike as well. We've also got the butterfly for transformation. So the butterfly is a huge sign of new beginnings, fresh starts, change. And we've got this fairy going in the right direction. So I'm seeing this like a key or a movement. It's like a direction, seeing signs and synchronicities. We've got another bike. So this is more like a moped. Okay, so again, speed. So two bikes together is a huge sign of movement. And we've got a koala. So this is about them taking the time. There's no need to rush anything, but they do feel urgent. The angels are also around them. We've got a little angel there as well. And the cat for independence and freedom. So they know they want their freedom. And that's what they want to act. They want to let go of the past to be free. So the energy around the journey today, we've got closing door completion. This is the cycle completing. This is them wanting to move on from the past. And that's why it's a number 5, because it's a symbol of change. And many mask the authentic self. So what they want to do is take the mask off and have a new beginning. To operate more in their authentic self. To be able to be with you the right way. A lot of them are busy with work right now. Focusing on what they are achieving. Because they want to distract themselves from the fact that they're back and forth in their energy. They also know they've got to make a decision, so they're not being, defensive with this, because a lot of them are in situations with karmic partners and they know they've got to stop messing you around. And this is how they feel. They don't really necessarily feel like they're messing the karmic partner around. That's just something they do. It's like they feel like they're messing you around. So some of them are distracting themselves with work right now and what they're achieving at work to try and forget what's going on at home, but they can't hide from that. So they recognise, okay, I'm putting the work in on myself, so I can actually leave this situation behind. It's one of their lessons. And obviously you've had enough of them being back and forth, so you may actually be busy with your own work right now. You may be busy with your own life right now. So you're working on what you're achieving. So you're thinking in your mind, well, you can stay where you are and deal with yourself, and I'm going to work on me. And that's also making them very curious about what you're doing and bringing them back in, because it's all for lessons and growth to achieve goals. The message is operating from a place of love and staying focused. Then you don't let fear derail you, no matter how long it may take to achieve your goals, including union, because you understand everything is in divine timing. So you may well be busy working on you right now because you're saying, I'm not going to accept you back in while you were back and forth, or still with someone else, or not all in with me, or not telling me how you feel. So I'm going to work on my dreams and my goals and my passions and work on what I'm achieving in my life. I'm going to focus on my goals. And it's your lesson to deal with your stuff. So understanding that you are both in the school of life helps you to see all of your life experiences, all of your encounters with people and challenges for what they truly are. Lessons in disguise to help with your soul growth. So the angels say, whatever you are, be a good one. So whatever you're doing, be good at what you're doing. Focus on that. And you can't measure a dream, but you can achieve one. So enjoy being yourself, and you'll feel no need to copy others or compare yourself to anyone, because you are unique and special. It says those who dare to fail can achieve greatly. So this means don't be afraid to make a mistake or fall or fail, because you'll always end up where you're meant to be. And wounds can become wisdom with the right perspective. And that's absolutely what we're talking about. So this whole reading is about knowing if you're not getting what you want right now, it's because you're getting what you need, a lesson that leads to growth and wisdom. And what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. So in other words, you can have the experience you want by tuning in with your own self. The way you view the past, the way you view the future is really from within. So you can experience your past in a very positive way, even if it hurt you, because it grew you. And you can see your future as everything you want by being in the moment right now. Now we've got love call, so there's definitely communication coming in. The angels are hammering that home to you, which means they're getting the message across. And I definitely feel with the photograph as well, they are watching you. And this is also about you connecting with your like-minded beings. So the first thing I'm connecting with is you may be talking to other divine feminines. And that could be right here, right now in the comments section. You could be watching other videos, could be connecting in that way, making time for your friends, and also having fun. So you may also be out with friends. You know, it's Saturday, so you may be planning to go out with the girls or go out with the guys and have some fun. Maybe you're doing some DIY. I feel they could be doing some DIY today because they actually want to rebuild and they want to create, and because they are feeling the urge to do that, they could be doing that in their physical life. Some of them could be builders as well, and they want to build a future with you. They're definitely watching you, looking at your photos, missing you, feeling nostalgic, and that's where the communication comes in. And again, it goes back to someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, telling you how they feel about you. So the messages, changes are coming in. So let's get some charms around the journey. So the first thing we've got coming through here, I mean, this is a dragon. So it's about dragons assisting the journey, blasting things out of the way. There could also be someone connected with Wales as well because the Welsh dragon. But I'm feeling this is more about assistance from other realms and beings. The cat is about independence and strength. So finding your freedom, and the angels are guiding. We've got 2 cats in this. So you may actually see pairs of animals, pairs of birds, pairs of animals, pairs of cats, lots of hearts. So you may see 2 hearts together as well. So this is a huge sign of change. And we've got a fairy, an angel around, and a football. So football could be important as well, or soccer. So playing the game, someone could be playing that game today. Maybe your masculine does love playing that. They're also showing me this like a turtle. So I'm seeing it as a football or a soccer ball, but I'm also seeing it like a little turtle as well, which is about time it's taking and relaxing. And we've got an L coming in. So L for love. But L may mean something for your connection. It could be your initial, it could be theirs, or it could be a sign of what's ahead, something long lasting. So what's the first L word that pops in your mind? That could be connected with you. Lips, long lasting, love, luscious, so lovely. So I feel the message is very clear today. You know, all the cats coming into this reading and the motorbikes, it's speed because they're being guided to free themselves up so they're able to pursue you the right way. So don't worry if there's a karmic situation or there's other things going on. They know where they belong. And the thing is, because you're setting your boundaries right now and you're doing you and you're saying, do you know what, I'm going to focus on my dreams and goals and let them sort themselves out. That's actually adding to your power because it's making you even more attractive. Not only to your person, but to your goals and dreams manifesting right in front of your eyes. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.